The framework of a trade deal reached between the U.S. and European Union were detailed in a joint statement Thursday, as both sides agreed on lower levies for several goods, while the Trump administration imposed conditions before some rates were cut. According to a joint statement, the U.S. agreed to lower a blanket tariff on European imports from 30% to 15%, and the EU agreed to purchase $750 billion of American energy, a substantially increased deal to acquire U.S. military and defense equipment, and a further $600 billion investment in the U.S. through 2028. The EU pledged to eliminate tariffs on U.S. industrial goods and provide preferential market access to American seafood and agricultural products, including tree nuts, some dairy products, and fresh and processed fruits, vegetables, and other foods. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said in a statement the deal provides predictability for European companies and consumers and, quote, strengthens transatlantic relations. The U.S. will lower 27.5% tariffs on European auto imports to 15% as soon as the EU enacts legislation that would cut several levies on U.S. industrial goods, according to the statement. The EU plans to consider discounted rates on steel, aluminum, and derivative products under a quota system, according to the statement. Details about the possible quota system were not specified. Trump, who raised tariffs on steel and aluminum to 50% in June, previously said the levies were a worldwide thing that would be, quote, staying the way it is. The EU's trade commissioner told reporters Thursday the trade deal was the most favorable reached between the U.S. and any of its trade partners. He added, quote, this is the beginning. This framework is the first step, one that can grow over time to cover more sectors, improve market access, and strengthen our economic ties further. For more on this story, check out the article at the link in the description.